Yahawashi is coming to America, which is Babylon the Great. He's getting ready to clean up shop, okay? First and foremost, I would like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rekakwadash. I would like to give double honors to the head apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the true leaders of Israel to this day, who taught me this truth. And I would like to say shalom to all the Akim and the Akwath that's believing on this truth and that's seeking their salvation at the hands of Yahawah and his only begotten son, Yahawashi. I would like to say shalom. So today, I just want to go into a quick video and speak on how our Lord Yahawashi is coming to clean up shop, okay? Yahawah is getting ready to send his only begotten son back to clean up shop, okay? And getting right into it, we're going to start off in the book of Isaiah, chapter 63. It says, God's vengeance on the nations, okay? Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi's vengeance on the nations, okay, and mainly Esau Edom, because he's getting ready to get the worst end of this ass whooping in the earth, okay? This is Isaiah 63:1. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Okay, and that is Yahawashi. Okay, Yahawashi is coming to save the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, 2/3 over here in America, Babylon the Great, will be put to death. Okay, it tells you in the book of Zechariah 13:8 how 2/3 are going to be left over here. Okay, going to be destroyed over here in America, Babylon the Great. Okay, he's getting ready to save his elect, and Lord willing, we endure and become that number. Okay. You know, and it says traveling in the greatness of his strength. Okay, because he's coming in, you know, those chariots, okay, with the host of angels. See, this is not going to be, you know, something tangible from this world. Okay, this Yahawashi is coming from a whole nother realm. Okay, Esau's not going to be able to do nothing with Yahawashi when he shows up. Okay, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine fat. Okay, and this is just a poetic way of saying, okay, Yahawashi is getting ready to do a lot of killing in the earth. Okay, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there were none with me, for I will trample them in my anger, and I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and I will stain all mine raiment. Once again, a poetic way of saying Yahawashi is getting ready to get down in the earth. Okay, it's going to be a lot of killing. Okay, it tells you how the slaying of the Lord shall be from one end of the earth and to the other. Okay, it's getting ready to get nasty out here. Yahawashi is getting ready to shed a lot of blood in the earth, contrary to popular belief, okay? Because you goddamn Christians will have the world thinking that God is all love, okay? It tells you how Yahawah is a man of war, okay? And he's coming to wage war in righteousness, as it tells you in the book of Revelation, all right? You better get it straight, all right? See, y'all don't know the God of the Bible, which his name is Yahawah. Okay, y'all don't know how Yahawashi is coming to get down. Okay, he's getting ready to shed a lot of blood, all right, via those intercontinental ballistic missiles, okay, and he's coming to shed blood with those chariots, okay, shooting concentrated fire, okay. People don't understand what's getting ready to befall the earth, okay. We're coming in some terrible times, which is coined as Jacob's trouble, okay. And that's going to lead up to the second coming of our Lord Yahawashi, all right? And we beg Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi to cut the time short. We need this shit to to get to paradise. We need a lot of bloodshed, okay? Verse 4, for the day of vengeance is in mine heart, okay? You know how Jake say, you know, we sick of this place? How much more Yahawashi, okay? How much more Yahawashi? He said, for the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeem is come. And I looked, and there was none to help. And I wondered, and there were none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury uphold me. And I would tread them down. I would tread down the people in my anger, and I will make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth. Okay, Yahawashi is getting ready to lay all things down. Okay, the only people that's gonna make it up out of America, Babylon the Great, is the elect of the nation of Israel. Everybody else is getting ready to be done away with. Okay, and he's gonna go throughout the earth judging. Okay, he's gonna be sitting on that chariot judging. Okay, and also those missiles. All right, that's what's getting ready to happen. That's what's getting ready to happen. That's what's getting ready to happen. So going to Isaiah 34, all right? And it says, God's wrath against the nations again. Okay, Isaiah 34:1. Come near ye nations, and hear, and hearken ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that dwell therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord, Yahawashi, is upon all nations. Okay? Esau, Edom gonna get it the worst. Okay, but all you nations are getting ready to go into captivity. That's what Yahawashi is coming back to do. Okay, save the elect. Okay, destroy all of this infrastructure, this wicked ass infrastructure around the world. Okay, set his brothers up in authority. Okay, and you goddamn nations are getting ready to go into captivity. All right, all you goddamn nations. What is that? Jeremiah 30. Let's go there right quick. And we'll go back there. Jeremiah 30. And 16, you nations are getting ready to go into captivity. Okay, Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them. Go read Psalms 83. Okay, we have a whole list of adversaries. All you goddamn nations are getting ready to go into captivity. All right. One, because every nation under heaven has played a critical role in the downfall of the nation of Jake. You know, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? But Esau getting ready to get it the worst, okay? This nigga getting ready to be handed an ass whooping that he's not gonna, it's gonna be bad, Esau, okay? But for all you nations, getting ready to go into captivity, all right? You gotta learn to wear righteousness, okay, from the sons of God, okay? The princes of the power. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries. Every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil shall be a spoil, and they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. All you goddamn nations getting ready to go into captivity. Going back to Isaiah 34 and 2, it says, for the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and the fury upon all their armies. He shall utterly destroy them. He shall deliver them to the slaughter. Okay, this next war will be the last war. Okay, it tells you how the second woe is past. Behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Okay, this third, last, and final woe, okay, is going to bring a slaughterhouse to the earth. Okay, their slaying also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with blood. It say the mountains shall be melted with blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. And this speaking about, once again, this last woe, okay, nuclear missiles. Okay, see, all these skirmishes that you see in the earth, all these tensions that you see in the earth is going to eventually heat up to a thermonuclear holocaust in the earth, okay? The heavens going to be rolled together as a scroll, okay? And the only safe place is going to be in those bunkers, okay? But the best place to be is going to be on those chariots, okay? Because you niggas that run down to them bunkers, your ass will be pulled out. Your ass is going into captivity. You're not going to escape judgment. You're not going to upset prophecy. Your ass is going into captivity. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf that falleth off the vine, and as the falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword, okay, speaking about these nuclear missiles, okay, because you got to remember the Lord said he's opening up his armory, okay? He has created the smith that blow the coals, okay? He's getting ready to allow his weapons of indignation loose in the earth, okay? For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, okay? And that's a Greek way to say Edom, over here in America, Babylon the Great, okay? And upon the people of my curse to judgment, okay? The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, okay? As it tells you in Proverbs. The sword of the Lord is full of blood. It is made fat with the fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and goats, with the fats of the kidneys of ram. For the Lord has a sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Adumia. Okay, so you niggas are going to be the sacrifice over here in Basra, okay? Down from anybody that's over here that's not the elect, okay? Verse 7, and the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks and the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, the year of recompense, for the controversy of Zion. For the controversy of Zion. So everything that's getting ready to happen in the earth is for the controversy of Zion. Everything that we see playing out is playing in our favor. All these tensions that's leading up is leading up to Yahawashi coming back. Okay, and Yahawashi is getting ready to clean shop. All right, Yahawashi is getting ready to clean shop in the earth. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem Rekakwadash. Double honors to the head apostles and elders. Shalom to all the Akim and Akwaf. Shalom.